I chose social work as a career because toward the latter part of my military career, I was fortunate enough to be stationed at an outpatient mental health center in the Army. And I got to see all the disciplines and how they interacted with their patients. And got to know a couple of the social workers, each of whom were PhDs. And so I got to know these two draftee PhDs very well and got to talk to them about what they did with their clients and how they worked. And I saw that by far they were the most successful people in the mental health center in dealing with their clientele. I work for the Department of Veterans Affairs, and I get up every morning and I know that I'm coming to work with my brothers and my sisters and my children and our children's children. And I feel that every day I am the most blessed person because I get to come to work every day, do what I love, and at several points during the day, at each decision point I get to say, what's the right thing to do? The VA Medical Center in Phoenix operated under what used to be a Caroline style of management, meaning that if I worked in mental health, I belonged to the director of mental health. If I worked in long-term care, I belonged to the director of long-term care. Inpatient care, the director of inpatient care. In the discipline itself, social work was able to have very little professional identity. And there were several, people didn't talk to social workers in other service lines. And so vets could fall through the cracks as they transition across the course of treatment at the medical center. And we got back together as a service after years of working under the table to get it done. We got some enlightened management in who said this is strange and put the services back together. And we now have 85 social workers and much more esprit. They're a much smarter group of people, if you will, because we get to do lots of in-services. And so in a macro sense, that's one of my greatest success stories. The first thing I would say is never stop growing and never stop demanding of yourself. To remember, you're not in this profession for you, you're in this profession for your clientele. And you don't have the right to benefit by your relationship with the client. If you get any benefit out of it, it's as they say in Louisiana, pure lagniappe, a little something extra. But your job is to help them and help them achieve all that they want to achieve. See how you can do the right thing for your patient, for your organization, and for yourself.